With her closest friends by her side, Manpreet Kunar arrived at the U.S. Embassy seeking clarity. She's Canadian, born and raised, has a valid passport, and wants to know why that wasn't good enough to cross the border into Vermont for a day trip to a spa.
It's upsetting. It's like you're being treated like a criminal and you're being singled out even though you haven't done anything wrong.
While Kunar hasn't been given an explanation, concern is growing that crossing the border will only become more complicated in the wake of the new U.S. travel ban.
I fully expect that the racial profiling that Canadians are experiencing will continue.
But the public safety minister downplayed fears the executive order will cause problems for Canadian travelers to the U.S.
We're going to be looking at all of the details so that we can provide Canadians with complete information.
Despite those reassurances, the NDP stepped up calls for the Prime Minister to speak out against Trump and to suspend the Safe Third Country Agreement with the U.S. to make it easier for refugees to claim asylum in Canada.
Does he believe that the U.S. remains a safe country for refugees? Yes or no?
We are an open and welcoming country, and we continue to demonstrate that we truly believe that diversity is a source of strength.
Canadians expect a Prime Minister with the courage to stand up against a racist executive order.
Justin Trudeau avoided criticizing Trump while the immigration minister stood by the current plan.
It would be irresponsible to withdraw from the Safe Third Country Agreement.
But some suggest the U.S. isn't following the principles of the agreement.
They are not living to their piece of the bargain in this particular agreement by upholding their international rights obligations in properly assessing refugee claimants.
Professor Jamie Liu says the effects of the Trump order will no doubt be felt in Canada.
I think it's pretty clear that it means that more people are going to be crossing the border.
Chances are slim the Liberals will suspend the Safe Third Country Agreement. Changing the policy could be seen as a knock toward the Trump administration, and that's not something the Trudeau government is interested in doing publicly. Katie Simpson, CBC News, Ottawa.